Windows sets, Windows, and Windows. The Windows together, Windows arranged, my Windows window, and Windows.
No.
All right, guys. Settle down. Cause today we are going to pull it all up. Windows versus Mac OS. Hello, tech enthusiasts. Welcome back. Today, we'll be delving into the long-standing debate of Windows versus Mac OS. Which operating system is better suited for you? This age-old discussion has persisted for decades, as both OSs offer similar functionalities, yet possess distinct features that set them apart. Is there a definitive answer to this debate? Not really. It ultimately depends on your personal preferences and needs. Do you prioritize ease of use or flexibility? Is security your top concern? Or maybe you value compatibility with various systems? These are crucial factors to consider when deciding which OS, Windows or Mac OS, will be your preferred choice. Our aim is to provide a comprehensive comparison of what each operating system offers, helping you identify the one that best fulfills your requirements. My name is Frimps, the CEO, and this is your Apple News Update. Now, when it comes to hardware, Windows boasts a wide spectrum of choices as it is compatible with a broad range of devices, from powerful workstations to compact single-board computers like the Raspberry Pi. Windows dominates the market with a 74% share as of April 2022. Devices running Windows offer high degrees of customization, allowing users to easily swap out or upgrade components such as the CPU, GPU, memory, and storage. In contrast, Mac OS is exclusive to Apple computers, including the MacBook, iMac, Mac Mini, and Mac Pro. Apple's hardware is renowned for its build quality, but comes at a premium price. Additionally, Apple products are not as customizable as their Windows-based counterparts. Selecting a Windows machine can be challenging due to the abundance of options and varying performance among devices with similar specifications. This is because Windows hardware is manufactured by multiple vendors. Conversely, Apple's integration of its own hardware and software simplifies the selection process, but it comes with fewer options and at a higher cost. Moving on to first-party apps, both Windows and Mac OS come equipped with built-in applications such as web browsers, file explorers, and calendars. Microsoft Office and Apple's iWork suite are the prominent office tools on Windows and Mac OS, respectively. While Microsoft Office is more widely used, iWork is completely free. Both suites offer similar functionalities, so your choice might depend on your familiarity with or preference for specific features. Microsoft Office's popularity makes it more accessible and desirable for those who need to share files with others, while iWork appeals to those seeking cost savings. Regarding third-party apps, both Windows and Mac OS offer a vast selection that users can download through their respective app stores. The Mac App Store is slightly more vibrant compared to the Microsoft Store, but both operating systems allow users to download and run programs directly from the web. This unrestricted access to software is a significant advantage, especially for laptops and desktop PCs. However, Windows holds the lead in terms of software diversity, particularly in gaming, as most PC games are primarily designed for Windows with only a few offering native Mac versions. Though you can run Windows software on Mac OS, by emulating a Windows environment using tools like Parallels, this process requires considerable effort. When choosing an OS, consider the software you'll regularly use and check its availability on Windows or Mac OS. While both platforms are capable, Windows tends to offer a broader selection. Security is a critical aspect of any OS. Windows, due to its open nature and widespread use, is often targeted by viruses, spyware, ransomware, and various forms of malware. Microsoft has been proactive in releasing security updates, but the sheer volume of Windows users makes it more susceptible to a higher number of attacks. On the other hand, Mac OS is generally considered more secure. This can be attributed to Apple's policies and the fact that there are fewer machines running Mac OS compared to Windows, resulting in fewer targets for malware creators. However, it's essential to note that Mac OS is not immune to malware, so it is advisable for users to install antivirus software on Macs for an additional layer of protection. When it comes to compatibility and device integration, no company can match Apple's ecosystem. With Apple manufacturing both hardware and software, they have a unique advantage. This results in a tightly knit ecosystem where devices like the iPhone, iPad, MacBook, Apple Watch, and AirPods integrate seamlessly. For instance, you can respond to an iPhone text message from your iPad or MacBook and easily share photos and files across your Apple devices through iCloud and AirDrop. On the other hand, the Windows platform, with its devices manufactured by various companies, lacks the same level of interoperability. However, it does offer some integration with apps like Microsoft Launcher and your phone, allowing users to share files, web pages, and even SMS messages between devices. While not as comprehensive or intuitive as Apple's ecosystem, it does provide some level of convenience. Regarding updates, Windows usually rolls out updates more frequently than macOS, aiming for both feature enhancements and security improvements. However, some users find Windows updates to be intrusive at times. macOS, on the other hand, tends to have fewer updates, but they are often more significant, focusing on stability and performance enhancements. For those who prefer regular security patches and new updates, Windows might be more appealing, whereas those who lean towards fewer but more substantial updates might find macOS to be a better fit. Apple designed macOS to be intuitive, and for most people, the "It Just Works" tagline exists for a reason. This isn't just true of macOS. All of Apple's operating systems, from iOS to iPadOS to watchOS, are built with user experience at the forefront. If you have never used a computer before, you'll likely find macOS easier to handle. On its surface, Windows isn't really complicated, especially Windows 11. However, there is a deeper well of menus and options compared to macOS. This can make troubleshooting more challenging, but it also means there are multiple solutions to any given problem. Windows isn't as elegant as macOS, especially when you dig deep into antiquated windows and programs, but it offers a greater range of flexibility than what Apple allows, particularly when it comes to gaming. Traditionally, Windows holds a strong lead over macOS in the gaming department, especially with the availability of the Xbox app and their version of the Steam store. The selection on macOS falls short when contrasted with the abundance available on Windows platforms. The ability to customize hardware components such as graphics cards and CPUs further tips the scales in favor of Windows as a superior choice for gaming. The Xbox app on Windows provides access to games purchased from Microsoft and Xbox stores, thus increasing the range of games at one's disposal. Additionally, Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass subscription service offers hundreds of games for download and streaming from both Microsoft's in-house studios and third-party publishers. There is also a thriving emulation scene on PCs, and game launchers like Steam and GOG expand the library available to PC users. While Apple has been making strides to increase the attractiveness of its platforms to gamers, Windows PC remains the best gaming platform outside of dedicated home video game consoles. In conclusion, we have thoroughly analyzed both Windows and macOS across various dimensions. Windows stands out with its adaptability, personalization options, extensive range of third-party applications, and enhanced gaming capabilities. On the other hand, macOS excels due to its integrated ecosystem, heightened security, and refined user interface. The ultimate decision between Windows and macOS largely hinges on personal preference. It's crucial to understand that neither operating system is universally superior. They each cater to unique needs and preferences. Evaluate your requirements and make an informed choice. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it.